If y'all know someone that needs the information, make sure you let them know. Go to bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann. You can do anything. y'all know what time it is, okay? I need everybody in here to give it up to the big G-O-D, because that's who gave me the gifts of business, beautification, and hospitality. I have been able to use those to make a crap load of money for myself, but more importantly, to help over 11,000 people make a crap load of money. Blinkety, blink, 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 blink. And right now, over 600 of my clients are six-figure earners, and 146 of my clients have made $1 million in under a year. If you're in this broadcast right now, and if I've helped you make some money, drop the money bags, the credit card emojis, the euro, the yen, the dinero. Y'all know my favorite are the money mouse and the money bags. If you feel compelled to tell people how much I've helped you make, you can drop that information as well. Blink, blink, blink. And while you guys are doing that, I do have a BA in finance. I also have a master's degree in business. But more importantly than that, I have been in business for 15 years. The very first company I ever opened up, and it is still operational, Events by Ashley Ann. Events by Ashley Ann. Events by Ashley Ann. You can go to eventsbyashley.com. Check me out. Facebook, Instagram. Yes, y'all better come through with these big money bags and money mouse. Yes, what? Okay. So that is what I do. I started with $100. God, let me blow that thing up, okay? About 11 years ago is when I started consulting. So I help other people create products. I help people source products. I help people put together ad campaigns. I help people grow organically with natural, real followers. I help people put together their systems and funnels and conversions and stuff like that. And some of my clients, Brother Ben X, Jake Taylor, Tay Sweat, Six Figure Chick, Marketed by Monray, Earth and Escapes, Dr. Frantonia. Y'all just saw a lot of them in here. Okay. Vegan Mom Lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? We out here getting it. People doing all different sorts of types of businesses. I have clients that sell physical products, clients that sell digital products. I have clients, Woman CEO Mindset, another one of my clients. I have clients that have brick and mortar businesses, restaurants, authors, doctors, lawyers, hotels, realtors, wholesalers. I got clients that do all sorts of types of things, okay? So we get busy over here in the kingdom. Now, I got 3 rules for you. Rule number 1, if it's your first time here, don't let it be your last time here. Make sure that you text the word coins to 313131. Text the word coins to 313131. Text the word coins to 313131. Second rule, if I say something and you know someone in here, okay, you know somebody in here, or if someone is not in here and they need this information, go ahead and share. Do I help CBD and nurse practitioners? Yep. When I say I got all kinds of clients, Nurse Sam, this is the thing. Y'all can go look down my timeline and look at my highlights. I have so many different clients that do so many different things. But anyway, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell a pimp, tell a player, tell a heifer, tell a hustler, tell somebody your upline, tell somebody your downline, tell somebody with a dream, tell somebody you're trying to put on your team, okay? Tell somebody about your girl, all right? And rule number 3, if I say something, pipe up, okay? Pipe up, pipe up, pipe up, pipe up. I will do my best to answer your question. It's not guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Only people I guarantee are people that book sessions with me, you know what I'm saying? But I will do my best to answer, because I don't expect you guys to be an expert in marketing and business. I expect you guys to be good at whatever your hobby is, or your skill is, or the task or the trade, okay? That's what we do. That's what we do in these streets, all right? Am I able to assist courier services? Yes, I've helped people with courier services before. I sure have. So that is what I do. So all the people of the kingdom, you know what I want to see. Ready, 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 ready. Let me see it roll through the comments. Okay, so we're gonna roll through these 15 things I learned in business. We may do a little sound off tonight. Why not? You know, it's a celebration. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been working hard all day. I know some of y'all are probably like, man, it's your business anniversary. Why didn't you take off? Y'all don't let me tell y'all something, little muffins, before we even get into this. Let me tell y'all something. Thank you for all the readies. There are so many people that wished that they had customers. They wish they had clients. They wish they had sales. They wish they were booked and busy. They wish, you know what I'm saying, that they were able to build something or create something or get people to buy into something. And when you like work the way that I've worked for all of these years, when you build what it is, like you literally, you know what I'm saying, on the cool, you literally become extremely thankful and grateful for the opportunity to work. You know, I prayed to God to be able to eat, and he filled my plate up. You know what I'm saying? So I know some people, they're like, man, I'm off. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Child, okay? Your girl is hype. Okay? In 2021, I'm getting ready to see some things I ain't never seen before. Positive things. Magnanimous things, okay? Mine is about to be blown, okay? Incredible things. I got all sorts of type of things popping off, okay? That y'all don't even know nothing about. That's gonna be lit. You picking up what I'm putting down? So a lot of things in life are really about your mindset. It's about your perception. And when it gets to business, it's all about your mindset and your perception, because that's what's really gonna help you get to the next level. That's what's going to help you go far. That's what's going to help you stay around when other people disappear. Like, you got to have that drive that's inside of you, and you got to be grateful and thankful for your business flourishing, for your customers and clients that are coming, for, you know what I'm saying? Like, for your strategy, for your systems, for your opportunities. And some people take their customers and clients for granted, and I don't take them for granted. Is the $15 class included in Instacoin? No. You purchased Instacoin Academy. You did not purchase my whole product catalog. You not purchase everything in my mind. You purchased Instacoin Academy, boo. Blink, blink, blink. And I'm appreciative that you purchased Instacoin Academy and that you joined. I'm very appreciative of that. But we gotta be able to get things in order, because y'all do that all the time. Y'all buy like one thing and then y'all be trying to get a whole bunch of other stuff inside of it, and it's like, no. And those of you that are Instacoin, no disrespect, like, yes, it is an investment, but please keep in mind, my clients that work with me in Continuous Coins and Jumpstart, they literally pay like in between 10 to 15 times more than you guys do. So you know what I'm saying? you know what I'm saying. Oh, just said to you, you said I'm in Instacoin and also in Today's Deal. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Anyway, so let's get into 15 things that I've learned in business. And a lot of these things, like I tell y'all, everybody is always, a lot of people have the mindset that like you're going to make money and then you're going to transition into some of these things, and it doesn't work that way. Like, transitioning into these things are actually what puts you in a position to be able to build successful businesses and make money. Okay, you got the order bump too. Thank you for everyone that's grabbing the deal and grabbing the order bump. Okay. It's coming. Okay. Number 1, be a good listener. You sell by listening. You sell by listening. You sell by listening. You win by listening. You win by listening. You win by listening. Listening is key. Listening is key. Listening is the key. Let me tell y'all this. I put listening as number One, because those of us who have active listening skills and you couple that with being able to execute, you are going to get way further than everybody else. I watch people get messed up all the time because they're not good listeners. And this is the thing, listening is a skill that works for you personally and professionally, real life. Like, you want to get to the next level, you start working on being a better active listener. A lot of times people are like, I got the wrong audience, or I don't know why people aren't buying, or y'all will get mad and be like, oh, people don't want to support me. No, that's not true. You know, people do want to support you. People support me all the time, but I'm a good listener. And so whenever you are a good listener, when it comes down to business, I'm telling y'all this, your customers will tell you what they want, when they want it, how much they'll pay for it, how they want it delivered, what modifications or features should be there. Your customers will tell you what colors they want it in, the variations, what they want the conversation to be about. They will tell you what your blog should be about. They will tell you what they want you to review. They will tell you what lead magnet they like. They will tell you everything. And a lot of y'all are having a hard time because you do not listen, right? You don't listen, and you're not reading. You're not reading either. And I feel like listening and reading go hand in hand. And so a lot of people, what they do is like you hear other people, but you're not really listening to what they're saying. And so I will find, like, for instance, I'll listen to people when we do sales training, like I'll listen to their sales calls, and people have like a script in their head, and they're like, they want to push these things or these points onto the customer, onto the client, but not really listen to what the customer said they had a problem with. And I watch people talk themselves out of money all the time because they're not listening. I could have like 20 amazing features and whatever my offer is, but if a customer comes to me and they literally are like, I'm struggling with this thing and that thing, and I start talking about 19 other things that are not this thing and that thing, that customer checked out, and they do not think that whatever I have to offer is for them, okay? Another thing you need to listen to, complaints and critique. Y'all be real quick to say people hating on you. Child, everybody ain't hating. Let me give y'all some game. Some of y'all are not as tight as y'all think y'all are. I said it. Some of y'all ain't as tight as you think that you are. And y'all are out here doing things, but you're not doing them or executing on them to the proper level to be trying to charge some of the fees you want to charge. And people will give y'all feedback, and y'all be like, man, these hoes just hating on me. People don't want me to be great. Blah, blah, blah. No, they're not hating. You need to listen, okay? There is money in critique, okay? There's cash in critique. I go to complaint boards about other products or services, and I go and I read through those complaints. I read through those critiques, and guess what? I'm able to create winning products behind that. Part of the reason we get such excellent results for clients in Instacoin, every course that I went to and I did not like what was in the course, I wrote down what I didn't like about it so I could make sure those things were inside of my course. I went to so many boards. I went down so many Reddit chains and feeds and timelines and stuff like that. And I would pay attention, okay, to what people were saying that they didn't like. It didn't even necessarily have to be about my program. It could have been about a product that was similar or a program that claimed to do something similar. And I said claimed, okay, because we have Ashley Ann, okay, #1 social media monetization program is over here in the kingdom, okay. We have more results than anyone. I'm one of the top strategists in the country. Blink, blink, blink. Okay, you ain't gonna beat. Okay, you ain't gonna beat it. It's over here. They may claim it, but it's not true. Okay, we got the receipts over here. Okay, I just want to say claim. Let me make sure it's clear. But one of the reasons my course is so strong, I literally went through things that people were complaining about. And it makes people super happy to be inside of Instacoin. People didn't like that it was just all modules and no human being to talk to, right? That made them feel some type of way. So I got success coaches, okay? People didn't like that there was some person, right, like me, selling you a program, telling you to come into a course, but when you got in the course, I was never there. You never really talked to me. You talked to a whole bunch of other people, right? So I purposely, as busy as I am, I make it a point inside of Instacom. We had insight session tonight, and I was in there for like over 3 hours answering questions for people inside of insight session. So I make it a point that I show up like on purpose. I'm very intentional about like, no matter where I'm at in the world, no matter what I got going on, I'm going to get an insight session in with my people inside of Instacoin so that they can talk to me and they know that I'm there. I make it a point at least once a week to get in there and go through the question queues and answer people questions and see what's going on inside of there. Why? Because I knew that that was something that people did not like about other programs. When they were spending thousands of dollars on business development programs, they didn't like that the instructor or the person that was on the face of it or created it, that they never ever saw them. It made people feel some type of way. So I paid attention to that. I started noticing a lot of people were struggling with mindset. So guess what? I put in mindset modules. I started noticing people had issues with time management. Put that in there. Like people were like, I'm not techie. They were like, I can't make this. I can't do it because I'm not techie. So I'm never going to be able to get this money, right? Like I'm never going to be able to get out here and win the way I see other people winning. No, that's not true. So we got a tech corner inside of there. Like literally, like, look at the feedback that you get. I had other people that were coming into the program and they were like, the information is really, really good, but I need to make money like right now. So we would have people that would like drop out of Instacoin and they would tell us like, I don't want to drop out, but and I understand this process and I understand making the system, but I got to make some money like right now. You know what I'm saying? So what did I do? I went and we're in the process of the quick action section. And quick action is like, yes, you'll have access to everything inside of Instacoin. But guess what? Once you get through the first week of training, I provide a section now where you can go in and you can pick from several different strategies. And they all are strategies to help you start making a few $1,000s within the first 30 days. Without having a funnel set up, without having a big audience, without having any of that stuff. Like, hey, you can go through this section, and if you have some type of offer or product, we're going to show you how to make money with what you got right now. So you can do this quickly, and then, you know, on the front side, be able to make some money, and on the back end, right? Now on the backside, you can take your time building out your infrastructure and your system. Yeah, the quick action is insane. The quick action is like $3,000 worth of other trainings and courses that are inside of there. The quick action is crazy. The quick action is nuts. My team was like, are you really putting this in here? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm really putting this in here because I need people to win. So you said, is that the emergency sales kit? The emergency sales kit does show you how to make money in 30 days. I have lots of I have strategies that show you how to make money in 4 days. One time we did a challenge on the live and I said, let's make some money in 7 to 10 days. And everybody that followed step by step in the challenge, they made money. And I did it for free in the live just to prove to people like, here, this is what you do. I have all kinds of strategies. Girl, I know how to make like $200,000 in 24 hours. I have all kinds of strategies like to help people get to the bag. But like you have to develop those sorts of types of things. So, and I could have got mad and, you know, been going off about people that were coming in the program and dropping out. But like literally, it was not that. It was like, listen to what people are saying, listen to what people are struggling with. Now, if it's like one or two people, that's just one or two people. But if this is something that's recurring, and these were people that were telling me, yeah, quick action is inside of Instacoin Academy. It's just for Instacoin Academy. So, but these were people that were coming in and they were like, I know your information is valuable. They were like, what I've learned so far is good. They were coming to me and saying, I don't want to just quit. Can we just put a pause on it? And if I can get the money to come back later, can I come back and restart? So these are not people that were, you know, being nasty or shady or anything like that. They were literally like, this is the position that I'm in right now. Like, I want to do this. I know I need to do this, but I got to pay my rent because I can't be out here in the streets. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, noted, hear it. And I literally, like, people on my team can tell you, we had a meeting and I was like, y'all, I got to figure out something I can do to help these people, because they want to do better in their life, and they see value in it, and they're not being nasty or rude. They're not being shady. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to the bank and saying, oh, it was fraud, or I never bought the product. They're not doing any of that. They're just like, I just can't. Like, I want to, but I can't right now. Now, I could have had an attitude and been mad about it, or I could have listened the way I did to my customers. So guess what? I put the quick action section in to be like, boom, now here you go. As soon as you get in here, get through a week of training, get to getting these coins in the quick action. Now, you still gonna have to build these systems on the back end while you're going through the training, but this is what you got to help you start making some money, like, expeditiously, right? So you said there are so many programs from what I saw, so I'm not sure what right is for. Instacoin Academy is the program. You're probably looking at like individual strategies and like trainings and stuff like that. So I don't really have a lot of programs. I have Instacoin Academy. I used to have Live Stream to Profit Stream Academy, and I still have it. I'm only going to be offering that to people now who have been through Instacoin. And if you're in Profit Stream Academy, I might open it up like one time a year to the general public. I normally will do that in October, because that's when around my live streaming anniversary. But that'll be the only way you can get into Live Stream to Profit Stream now. Like, you have to either be in Instacoin or Millionaire Marketing Society. And I literally will probably only open it up one time a year to like the general public to come in. So yeah, like I have a bunch of courses and stuff like that. And then I have a business boot camp, but that's not open right now. And I also have, but the other one is not there either for you to be able to see. I have Kingdom Essentials, which is a foundationals course for people that are like in the beginning. Like that's it. So all the other stuff you see, those are like actual specific products. So if you look under the sales growth section, if you want to grow your followers, like, that's what that's for. If you need to grow your sales, that's what's under there. If you look under the marketing section, those are all different marketing strategies or marketing programs. So yeah. But anyway, so just my advice would be figure out what you need, or you can, what's my number? Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I give y'all the right number. Is it over here? It might not be over here. I get my phone number. Oh, okay. You can text me at 260-475-7956. Okay. 7946. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. I'll drop that tomorrow or something. So, cause y'all know I have like a lot of imposter pages right now out here trying to scam the people. We can't have that. So I'm introducing a new system. No, I'm not on Clubhouse. Y'all leave me alone about it. Leave me alone about it. Clearly, you guys weren't listening to me. I don't want to do it. Okay. But anyway, we got like a lot of imposter accounts and stuff. And y'all know, even though I answer all the DMs, it's only one of me and a lot of y'all. So it takes me a while to respond sometimes. I really be trying though. I really be trying. So anyway, we're going to roll out this text message number, and then you guys will be able to like actually text and talk to me or somebody on my team like much quicker when you have questions about products and programs and stuff like that. You said Emergency Sales Kit is popping. It is. And Emergency Sales Kit is a strategy. But anyway, you sell by listening. Okay. You sell by listening. That's how we come up in life. Okay. You said I purchased a lot over the last 8 months. Are some programs packaged in duplicate programs? Some of them are not packaged in duplicate programs, but if it's foundational stuff, you're going to see that in like everything. You know what I'm saying? So like targeting is almost in all of my trainings, because there's no way that you're going to make money out here in social media, not consistent money, and you're not going to make big money if you're not good at targeting. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. So there's some stuff that's like foundational stuff you need. Yes, that's going to be in the training. So it's not like a repackage. It's like, this is what you need to make the program work. And I think that's hard for some of you guys to process, because y'all are used to buying things from other people, and those other people literally, let's tell the truth and shame the devil. They sell you something and they know for a fact that you're not going to be able to complete it without that foundational piece, right? And so then what happens is you get in there and you read that you need this and this and this and this. And then you go back and you're like, well, how do I get this? And they say, oh, well, you can get these things, but you have to give me another $197. You have to give me another $3,000. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all of those sorts of types of things. So I don't do that. And so sometimes y'all think like, oh, she just put the same stuff in here. No, I didn't put the same stuff in there. I just tried to put whatever the core of that was. I tried to put everything inside of there so you really could accomplish that goal. But you say you hate that, right? But I've been thinking, I've been thinking, like, you know what I'm saying, at the same time that I was like, maybe I just need to put just this and not put everything that you need in there, because some of y'all are like getting confused and y'all are like, oh, she just repackaging the same stuff. No, I'm putting in there what you actually need, so that way you can actually get the goal that like the product is set out to do. I can tell you all day long to like build up your followers, right? And I can say, this is what I did to build up these followers. But if I don't teach you how to target and I don't teach you about archetyping, whether you buy 1,000 followers from me or 10,000 followers from me, you're not going to be able to get the followers. You see. So I could sell you those like, oh, this is just a strategy for the 10K and this is just a strategy for 1,000. But then you're going to be missing that other stuff. So I literally could turn around and upsell you. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Hey, AMS Consultant Agency. Yeah, so I just work different than other people because I really want people to win. And I don't feel like I have to be out here like upselling the shit out of, upselling the crap out of people. So if you get a bundle from me and it needs that other stuff, I'm going to put everything that you need to make it happen. So does that mean some things are going to be like, you'll see some things repeated in some programs? Yeah, I'm repeating it because this is the thing. You may have been with me for a while, and so you may already understand it, but somebody else that's new to me, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's been with me for a while in the kingdom, they know about archetyping. They know about targeting. They know about niching down. You know what I'm saying? They know about segmenting their email list and stuff like that. But if you're new to me, you are not going to know those sorts of types of things. But somebody that's been with me would. So you got to remember that too. You've been with me for a minute, but somebody else that just came over here like today or yesterday, they don't know none of that other stuff yet. So you got to keep in mind, I'm not just building a product for just like one person. I'm building it for even new people that come. You said like me, I'm about 2 months new. Is that exactly, baby doll? Exactly. Let's see. Hey, Blessing. Nelson 98. What's going on? You said glad there's what? Still folks acting. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know if you're responding to somebody else. I don't know. Hey, what's going on, Blessing? Oh, I think you're freezing up, boo. Oh, blessings. Blessing Nelson. Blessing Nelson has left the building. Blessing Nelson has left the building. Hi, Blessing Nelson. Come back if you can, boo. Hey, Shani. We'll try and get you in here. And then we're gonna sound of the night. Hey, Black Wealth Renaissance. What's going on, you guys? Hi, Marshall, and thank you. No, for you. I'm glad you're really thinking about helping and serving. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, y'all be having side conversations and stuff in here too, and I catch a lot of the comments, but I definitely don't catch all of the comments. And then sometimes I catch a comment and one of y'all are like, you know, involved in the conversation. I'm like, what is that? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Y'all are stupid. How do you get an Instacoin? If you DM the word Instacoin, we will get you over a little private link. Okay. Thank you for taking the time. That is true. You said it's 50 minutes to get the bundles. Yeah, it's not 50. It's like 40. It's like 40 minutes over here. Y'all, it may be my Instagram not wanting me to go live with people. I don't know. We go see. We gonna see we gonna try one more time because the second person, I think it may be my Instagram. Let's see. We gonna try one more time. If it don't work, we gonna move on to number 2. Okay. So number 2 is actually timely offers. Now look, timely offers is what's got a lot of y'all messed up in these streets. Can we keep it 100? So remember I just said number 1 is selling by listening. Okay. And I told y'all, if you listen, somebody will tell you what they want. They will tell you what they need. They will tell you how much it needs to be. They will tell you everything. Hey, what's going on, pretty?
Hi, how are you? Happy
Thank
anniversary.
you. I like this shimmery eyeshadow you got going on. I was like,
I'm trying to get back in the light. Where am I? Hold on. Here we go.
I was like,
There we go.
I was like, keep it. I was like, show out, okay? You gotta be cute. I'm here for it. You know,
All for
I
you.
like a little shimmer, honey. I'm here for it. I like it when
Thank you. Thank
y'all
you.
show up in here all glowing and beautiful.
Thank you. All
You're
for you for
welcome.
your anniversary, boo.
I think you. What you want to sound off about, girl?
I wanted to talk about how interesting the world is today. Like, okay, so I years ago
No, I don't know.
we do now.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to say that I'm grateful for the platform that you created that allows Black women to squad up and be like helping each other. Like with Tilted Crown Squad, our motto is collaboration over competition.
Mm-hmm.
And we would not have done that if you didn't create the environment for us to be a squad. If you weren't like, hey, squad up, I ain't never thought about squadding up with nobody. I always worked by myself. I always had my own thing going. And now I've got all these beautiful, wonderful, intelligent women, Black women that I'm working with, and there's no egos. Oh, I came up with a new slogan. So there's no egos, only eagles.
Oh, that's cute. I love it. That's very cute.
So I'm grateful to you for that. And that's what I want to sound off about, how it's dope that Black women are really looking out for one another nowadays.
Yeah, it is, and I appreciate it. And it has a lot to do too with like the energy and putting the right people inside of your programs. This is why like targeting and niching down is so important, because you want to be able to attract a good customer and a customer that can contribute to your community, right? And then that customer attracts other good customers to you. And so
Hmm.
there's a really positive environment. And a lot of the ladies tell me that, like inside of the programs, they're like, they will tell me this is literally the first time I've ever been in an environment where no one is hating on me, everyone is uplifting me, people are actually
Hmm.
helping me out, we're actually trying. And it's because, you know, it's a thing that goes through your mind. You have to realize what's for you is for you, and there's more than enough out here for all of
Yes.
us. And if I can light your fire and you can light somebody else's fire and they can light somebody else's fire, it's not going to diminish anything we got going on. It actually makes us all burn way brighter. And so that's the vantage point I've always had about it. So I do like to make sure any of the guys and gals that come into the program are people that are really, you know, understanding that what's for me is for me, and we can all work together and come out better. Because especially with Black people, and you know, there are all kinds of people inside of the programs or whatever that are not just Black, but specifically in Black America, especially like right now, I think a lot of us are realizing how important it is for us to have one another's back and
Yes.
stop with a lot of this petty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
because it's too much, and it's like sometimes you get a reminder. And I feel like 2020 and then the top of 2021 right now has been a big slap in the face to remind you of really what's important. You need to be focused on your community. We got to be focused on building up economically, and we all got to help one another, because all of us know something different. All of us have a different skill set. All of us have some type of different
Hmm.
network or some type of access, because the ish is crazy out here in these streets. And, you know, for a lot of other people, because I see some of y'all making comments, y'all like, I'm not Black, but I want into. You don't have to be Black. There are other white people. We have
Hmm.
Island Pacificas, we have Samoan people, East Indian, we have West Indian people, we have Philippine people that are inside of the programs. But if I'm keeping it funky with y'all, y'all's walk in America is totally different than ours. And that's just the truth. And a lot of y'all didn't even really realize that until 2020. There's a lot of, you know, my Caucasian brothers and sisters that are part of the kingdom, and y'all are just now realizing like how difficult life has been for Black Americans. And some of y'all are just now realizing that you come from racist ass people. You know what I'm saying? You realizing that your uncles and your papas and your grandmas have been out here terrorizing Black people for a gazillion years, and you're shocked because you actually have Black friends, you know what I'm saying, and boyfriends and girlfriends and husbands and wives, and you know, now you have biracial children, and you're over here like, oh my God, like, you know, this is what my people were doing. So I get it. It's like an evolution for y'all, but it's like blatantly in your face. Even if you look at the difference in how Black Lives Matter protests were treated this year compared to these people that literally staged a coup, these insurrectionists, they literally are trying to take over the country. They're still putting out threats right now. I don't know if y'all know this or not. They like, oh no, it's going down on the 20th. Like, and then they have snipers, like even though the guard is in DC, they have snipers on top of the buildings because they don't know how deep the insurrection has gone. So they don't know if there are people in the military that are out here trying to like flip or aid and abet these people and taking over the country. So they got snipers staged around to be able to snipe down somebody if they feel like they're making the wrong move. Like it's wild stuff. These people literally, you know, they were all Blue Lives Matter, which I'm not saying Blue Lives don't matter, but they do. But they just use that to counter Black Lives Matter. And these people were literally down there. They killed 2 police officers, went down, murdered them. They were violent. They came with guns. They came with knives. They came with gas. They were playing pipe bombs and all kinds of stuff. Like, clearly, they don't care. They literally destroyed federal property. And, like, nothing has really happened to a lot of them. Just keep it 100. If it would have been us 20 miles away, we wouldn't have been able to get there. It would have been a bloodbath. And so even people looking at that right now, you know, I've had so many white like business associates and stuff like that, like literally reach out to me and say, you know, they told me, they were like, I'm sorry, like I literally just realized after today what was going on. Good. You know, just checking to see if I'm okay, which is really, really nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they're like, and they some of them have come and told me because I'm so open. They're like, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I help? How do I talk to other people? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to have a conversation. So it's not you know, it's not that you can't come in Instagram if you're not Black. You can come. Everybody's welcome. But just in this moment, we're just talking about specifically how different our life is than y'all. Yes. Y'all don't have to deal with redlining. Y'all don't have to. Do y'all know that Black people do y'all know that Black people are 80 times more likely to be turned down for a home loan? Do you know that Black people that still have good credit over a 700 and make over $100,000 a year are 3 times more likely to be put into a subprime loan than a white person that only makes $35,000 a year? Like this is stuff that is there. They're implicit biases in the system. So a lot of the things that like y'all take for granted, we have to literally jump through 10,000 hoops. We got to be 10 times smarter. We got to be 10 times on our toes. We got to be 10 times more together just to get what everybody else is getting. And our whole thing is we just want to be treated like everyone else. We just want the same opportunities and the same liberties extended to us. Black people aren't mad that white people didn't get murdered on the Capitol. We're mad because why do you keep murdering us for going to get Cheetos or walking to the store or nonviolent crimes or petty things? We want the same. We want you to look at us and see us as humans the same way they looked at them and saw them as their neighbors and friends and literally let them live.
I'm sorry. No, Trump was saying when the looting starts, the shooting starts.
Yes.
But he didn't say none of that.
No, he got up there and told them that we love you. I love you.
Yeah.
You did a good job. Now it's time to go home.
Wow.
Right. These are people destroying federal property, literally going into the Capitol to kill our senators and congressmen, kidnap them, murder them, erected a noose. You know what I'm saying? But then they will turn around and call Colin Kaepernick a sorry SOB, and he literally kneeled. He didn't call for anger.
Right.
He didn't call for violence. He didn't do any of that. He literally just kneeled. It was a very peaceful protest to, bring attention to what was going on. And all of a sudden he was a sorry SOB and, this and this and that. And if I was an owner, I'd go in and show them who's boss and tell them
Mm-hmm.
XYZ and all of this kind of stuff. So that's one of the good things I think that came out of all of that craziness
It
or
is.
whatever. But it's like a lot of people are starting to realize, like, oh, snap. Because clearly a few months ago, you could see the protests and see how differently we were treated. And it
Mm-hmm.
was a mixed crowd of people versus these people who literally went to stage a coup and try to take over the government.
2020 having COVID also allowed so many people to actually be at home. So they were able to go out and protest. People were watching more social media. So people who were not Black actually got to see what was happening. They were too much in their own bubble. So they didn't see what was going on in our lives. They didn't understand what we were going through. But because they were at home too, they got to watch the news. They got to see social media. They got to understand where we were coming from, which is why I think we had so many other people protesting with us.
Yeah.
We weren't in this by ourselves this time.
And I
You
do
know,
want
but
to I do want to say this to everybody that's listening, to all the Black people in the kingdom. I'm not telling you what to do, but I would like for you guys to consider being more open to talking to non-Black people, because there are a lot of them that want to talk to us. They really want to hear our perspective. All of them are not racist, of course,
right.
be careful and use your discernment, but a lot of them really want to know. They just don't know how to approach the situation. And I get that it's not our job to, heal them of their sickness, but a lot of them are trying to heal, but they don't know because they don't have, direct access to any of us to speak about it. Now, if you're not
Mm-hmm.
comfortable doing it, don't do it. But I'm just saying, like, there's nothing wrong with being able to engage in the conversation, or someone has some questions, saying, hey, you can DM me, you can ask me a question, I'll try and explain things to you. I'm willing to have a conversation with you to get them to understand. Because when I tell y'all, a lot of them, I know y'all are like, how are they just aware? A lot of them are literally just becoming aware because of what Shani
Right.
said. During the pandemic, they had to stay at home. So they had to watch and see what was going on. And it's the first time they've ever slowed down enough to look outside of their bubble.
Yep. Yeah. So thank you for talking about these things, because so many people are afraid to have these kind of conversations. And I appreciate the fact that you don't just worry about our business stuff. You worry about everything that pertains to us. And that shows true love, and we appreciate you for that.
Now, I appreciate y'all. And hey, we got to be worried. Look, how are we going to be out here running businesses if we're not mentally together, if we're not spiritually together, if we're not emotionally together, right? Like, if you're
Yep.
the business and you're the head and you're the visionary, your business is only going to be whatever you can see. So I got to make sure all of us can see long term.
Well, thank you. Happy business
Thank you.
anniversary.
Thanks, boo. Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Sorry, we got a little squirrely, a little sidetrack, but it need to be said. So anyway, let's talk about number 2. Is these timely offers, okay? So when it gets down to offers, a lot of you guys just think you can just offer whatever you feel like, and that is not true, okay? We have to listen to the audience members, and when we listen to our audience, they will tell us what they want. So you pay attention to questions that people are asking you, right? You pay attention to problems that they have. You pay attention to desires that they are looking to fulfill. Sometimes your offers can be based on holidays that are coming up. They can be based on recent events, okay? They could be based on like what's important to that community as well. So a prime example, in October, I always start getting my audience ready for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. We refer to Black Friday as International Money Day in the Kingdom, because we all know how Black Friday started, okay? Okay. So anyways, but this is like some of the biggest sales days of the year. And so one of the products I always drop is the Black Friday and holiday sales kit. And so inside of the kit, it's a 17-day pathway to get people ready to rake in the sales. That's timely. Okay. Now, if I tried to drop that kit right now in January, would there be a few takers on there? Yeah, a few people would buy it, but way more people buy it in October because of the relevance of that holiday or that shopping season getting ready to start. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So when it comes to our offers, we have to make sure, like, sometimes it's about what season someone is in. Okay. Sometimes when it comes to offers, it's about like if there's a holiday or something, right? Like we all know Mother's Day is in May. That's a big, huge opportunity for some of you guys with different products, like coming up in April, right? Let's say you do a series and you do a series over um, you do a series over how to increase the value of your home. There was a realtor in my DM before I hopped in here. He said that, like, how to increase the value of your home, right? And let's say you get a whole lot of questions about what people should modify, additions, renovations, stuff like that, right? And you're getting question after question after question after question after question. That would be an appropriate time to then maybe drop an ebook on increasing the value, like maybe 10 ways you can increase 10 low cost ways to increase the value of your home. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, so that's timely, not because of a holiday or because of an event that's coming up. That's timely because you just finished that series. You've been doing a lot of chatter about it, and now you have like a lot of questions about it, and you have a lot of people's attention, and they're giving you comments about it, or they're DMing about it. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? That's how that works. So you have to make sure that your offers are timely. A lot of times y'all just take something and y'all haven't really cultivated anything behind it. We haven't built up any content or subject matter around it. And so now all of a sudden, whenever you make that offer, it doesn't make sense. It's like out of time. And then y'all miss huge opportunities to be able to sell or grow stuff because we're not looking at the timeliness. Another good example, like Christopher Columbus Day came and went, right? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they've changed the name of Columbus Day now. It's named something else. I don't keep up with it because I don't celebrate Columbus Day, and we all know why. I just take it as like a day off back in the day when I used to work in the workforce, but now I keep going, right? Now, a timely sale I could have, let's say I put together a bundle and I was like F Columbus. You know what I'm saying? I said, this is the F Columbus bundle, okay? Now, for those of you that don't know, okay, you know what I'm saying? Girl is a good, mix of different cultures and nationalities and races and stuff like that. So I am part Blackfoot Native American. My papa was a Blackfoot Native American. So anyway, I literally could be like, right, okay, that's what it is. Yes, Indigenous Day. Thank you. I couldn't remember. I knew Indigenous Peoples Day. That's what it is. I knew they had changed the name. I saw it like on a ticker or something. I was watching MSN and I was like, oh, it's like they changed the name of Columbus Day to Indigenous Peoples Day. That's what it is. I was like, good. About time. So let's say I had a F Columbus sale on Columbus Day. You see what I'm saying? I know that sounds crazy to y'all, but that would be timely. And it would match up with that. And people in my audience would respond very well to it because a lot of us know the history, right? And a lot of our parents have always taught us what the history is. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So when it comes to timely offers, sometimes they're going to correlate with what's trending out here in the streets. Sometimes it's going to be based on a holiday. Sometimes it just may be based around what content you've been putting out and what questions people are asking you. Then that's going to determine the appropriate product to drop. Now, if you're doing a full scale launch, then you basically are creating your own time and space for the product. And people are ready. Hey, Jules, what's going on, boo? And people are going to be ready for it. Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting out? So when you're doing a launch, you're like creating a time continuum and people are ready for your product in that time continuum. And that's when you offer it. And that's why you have a successful launch. But sometimes there's just other opportunities. Sometimes there's just other opportunities out here in the streets that you can take advantage of. And it's just because stuff just pops up, you know, it just shows up, it's just trending, or everybody's talking about it. And it's a good opportunity for you to make a sale. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Number 3, the third thing that I have learned out here in these streets. Okay, third thing that I've learned in these streets. Ooh, let's see. Let's talk. Is that Sierra Esquire? We'll talk to you for a minute, boo. Well, number 3, while we're waiting on Sierra to roll on in here. Okay. Only speak to your niche. Okay. This is a big one. Because a lot of y'all be out here in these streets trying to talk to everybody. Y'all be like, everybody is my customer. My product is for everyone. Use a whole dirty, stanky lie. Whole dirty lie in these streets. Your product is not for everybody, boo. It is not. Okay? Your product is only for a specific group of people. First of all, your product is not for everybody because everyone cannot afford your product or services. Whatever your offer is, everybody can't afford it. That's number 1. Number 2, outside of everybody not being able to afford it, everyone is not interested in it. Because some of y'all are like, well, I got a podcast, or I have a blog, and it's free. Nah, dog, everybody ain't even interested in what you're talking about, okay? Number 3, you said, why so many black women love white women's hair? Oh, you're an idiot. You're stupid. First of all, the texture is black girl texture, but I don't know if you're aware of this. There are actually black people that are born with dark skin, blue eyes, and blonde hair, okay? And black women actually carry something called the Eve gene. Now, all black women don't have the Eve gene, but it's only found in women, black women, or women of African descent. And we literally can create any race and any combination of people on the planet Earth, okay? So I know they just wanted attention, but it was you know, I just had to educate somebody, because somebody else in here would have been stupid and they wouldn't have known. So, you know, go read a book, okay? Go travel the world, go get you some culture, and you'll learn that. So just dumb, okay? Just really, really dumb. So anyway, back to what I was saying on number 3. Only speak to your niche, okay? Clearly that person was not in my niche. So anyway, value. So just because something is free does not mean that, you said, right, your daughter is one of those blondes. My Tanya, my hair is naturally red, like red. So it, like I was born like popped out with red hair. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. People be on other stuff. So anywho, so just because it's free does not mean that people, okay, are interested in it, right? It doesn't mean that they find it value in it. Doesn't mean that they are going to get it, right? Then number 4, let's tell the truth. Some of you guys have products and services that are for like specific genders, right? And this is, people always get uncomfortable when it comes to this because they feel like they have to like include everyone, but you really don't have to include everyone. You just want to make sure you're not excluding people, if that makes sense. So you don't want to be putting out like hate, you know what I'm saying, towards another group or something like that. And what I mean by this is like, let's say, boxers, like, you know, like your undergarment, like boxers that men wear. Boxers are pretty much for men. You know what I'm saying? I don't know any, most of the women I know wear panties. We don't wear boxers. You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is. And anatomically, we're born with different parts, okay? Bras are pretty much for women. I don't know very many men that are just born, you know what I'm saying, with a good set of breasts. I just don't know it, right? And I'm just trying to give y'all examples. So there are some products or some offers that you have that are based on gender. So that's another reason everyone isn't your customer. You may have like a husband's club or a dad's club or a mom's club. We may have like a girls club or something. Sometimes when I do some of the retreats, I will only have women only in the retreats, right? Because maybe some of the topics that we're going to cover, like the women, it needs to be only women. So the women feel free to discuss some of the things that we're going to be discussing. Okay. Um, so I just want y'all to understand this, like everything, it doesn't have to be all inclusive. This also breaks down to like culture and nationality as well, right? So like, and also it can be religion. Some products are that. So I have a client that makes custom dreidels. Got news for you. Most people in here that are not Jewish are probably not going to buy a dreidel. But if you're Jewish, that may be something that you purchase. So you got to get it out of your head that your products are for everyone, because everyone may not be able to afford them. Everyone, it could be something that's based on gender, right? It could be a product that's based on culture or nationality or religion, right? It could be a product that's based on, it could even be a product that's based on sexual orientation. Like maybe you make shoes for transgender women, right? Maybe that's what you do. You just make shoes for transgender women, and you make really beautiful shoes, like, and they're women's shoes, but they're made to fit a man's foot or something like that. That literally could be, that would be a niche. Is your product for everybody? No, because most women, not all women, there are some women that wear like 12s and 13s and 14s, but most women don't wear shoe sizes that are that large. And even if you're a woman and you wear a 12 or 13 or 14, a woman's foot is still different than a man's foot. Just is what it is, right? So that would be a niche product that's just for that group. And you can't be out here being like, oh, my products are for everybody. No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you really have to start to think about, who is your product for? Okay. Who is my offer for? Who is my community for? And you start to speak directly to that niche. If somebody sees your content or your post or question, or, you know what I'm saying, to a stream, they need to be like, hey, you said I need them all girl. You all girl, baby, but your foot is still different. It's still different. Now look, I know somebody, I gotta wait on his shoe line to lunch out, but he specifically makes shoes for women with large feet. And they're beautiful shoes. And I have a pair of them, they're really nice. So you know, I put you on, baby. I put you on. That's all he does, is look out for all the girls with the big feet, and he makes sure, you know what I'm saying, shoes gonna be slayed. The shoe line starts at a size 9 and up. Don't go smaller than a 9, okay? You said 12 strong, 12 strong. Come on through then. Come on through, okay? But number 3 is only speaking to your niche. You just talk to them. Now, even though he on some other stuff, let's see, you said, or just focus on what women that has bigger or smaller feet. Yeah, you can pick one. You could, because that's also another niche. There are lots of women with really tiny feet, and they have a really difficult time finding shoes. Like the girls with tiny feet have the same problems that us Bigfoot girls have. Like I think if you wear under I think a 6 or below, like girls that wear like 4s and 5s and stuff like that, that I, from talking to them, they've had a really, really, really hard time. They have a really difficult time getting shoes too, because shoe stores like don't carry a size 4 or 5, like a little tiny, you know, stiletto and stuff. And a lot of them have to get it. You said we sure do. I wear a 5. Yeah, I talked to a lot of my sisters with little tiny feet too. I've talked it up too. So it's a problem. So they could be like a niche. Like somebody literally could just make shoes for tiny feet. That's all you said. Yes, I'm a size 4. Okay, see, look at how many women in here have tiny feet right now that are piping up. You said it's crazy that only 6, 7, 8, and 9 can easily find their shoes. What they say is because those are like the average sizes or the most common sizes, which I can believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think the average height of a woman is five. Is it 5'4"? Is that the average height of a woman? I think so. I think 5'4" is the average height of a woman. And even though there are some people that are shorter that have bigger feet, but for most people, your shoe your shoe size has a lot to do with your height too. You said the average size be about TF up. I need my 7.5 available. You said 9 is still a struggle. I don't know, because I've always seen a lot of 9s. I've been a 10 for a long time. I've been wearing a size 10 shoe since I've been like 13. So that's probably why I'm so obsessed with shoes right now. And side note, I know a lot of y'all been asking for like, y'all been asking me a lot. Y'all want to see the closet. Y'all been asking me about handbags. Y'all been asking me about shoes and stuff. We gonna get to it. I don't want y'all to think that I am ignoring you. I've had other stuff that's happening, but we're gonna get to it, okay? So anyway, you said 9. I don't know. I guess I got lucky because when I did wear a size 9, I mean, that was a long time ago, but I never had a problem getting shoes when I was a 9. So yeah. So I don't know. Let's see. You're 5'4" and 7. You said you wear a size 23. Is that that's like Euro, like your Italian shoes, a 23? Is that what you're talking about? You guys, I'm 5'2" and I wear an 8.5, 9. Kiana, I have a client and she's only 5'4" and she wears a size 10.5. So I don't know because she's so tiny, but she has tall lady feet. I was like, what? I was like, what is going on? So yeah, 13s. Yeah, Euro. Well, you know, in Italy, the shoes run like in little numbers. They're like 30, 31, 32, 40, stuff like that. So yeah, I really like that about you. You don't show off like those other social media. Well, I would say this. I try not to show off, but I feel like I do, just in a different way. Like I flex with my receipts of like how much money my clients make. I feel like maybe some of them don't have as many receipts and stuff as I do. So they show off with the other stuff. And so I flex with my receipts. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't. I may not be, very into like check out my designer, but when it comes to my receipts, oh yeah, I'm flexing on them receipts. Also, I think my house is probably my flex because I like design and stuff like that. I like, a really beautiful home, a really, really beautiful space. So you probably gonna see me flexing. My house is my flex. I be like, look at all my crown molding, in my 22-foot tall ceilings. I won't say look at the ceilings, but you know what I'm saying? Like in my picture, my background, stuff like that. I feel like that's probably because I like my house. You know what I'm saying? And I have that nice stuff. And if people ask me about it, I will show it. And so it's been a lot of people in the kingdom lately. They've been asking me, they want to see like my handbag. It's like, it's weird. Y'all on Instagram, but y'all want me to do more like YouTube type of content. So I took that as further confirmation that I need to go ahead and make the YouTube account because a lot of y'all have been asking me about my shoes and about my bags, and y'all want like a closet tour and a lot of y'all want a house tour and stuff like that. So we'll get to it. But anyway, so speak to your niche, okay? So I want anybody that's in here was listening to me talking to your niche. Look at how I started talking about large shoes for women with large feet and tiny shoes for women with tiny feet, and look at how many women started piping up about what category they fit into. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Like that, like that, like look at how that just happened. Look at how many women in here were just like, this is my shoe size. You know what I'm saying? They just told you what category they were into, like what category they fit in. So literally, if I would have been selling big foot shoes or little tiny lady foot shoes, I would have been able to make some sales. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all pick like literally just like that. And that's really how simple it is whenever you get out in the world, okay? He said, no house tours, protect your space. Favorite item sounds less invasive. Oh, baby, I'm on my way out of this house. Blink, blink, blink. I mean, I think like you do, and thank you for being concerned. Oh no, no. But when I say God has been doing a lot of things for your girl behind the scenes, people that follow me in my stories, they already saw the new land and the property that I'm buying. I'm in the process of building my dream home, honey. Like, and this house is fabulous. Don't get me wrong. This house is amazing. It's beautiful. It's astonishing. You know what I'm saying? It's 4,200 square feet of glamour. It's how every queen, you know what I'm saying, / king should be out here living in these streets. Okay, it's amazing. But hey, I'm getting ready to see things I ain't never seen before. Okay, God said He got greater for me. Hey, how about that? Okay. And this is going to become an executive rental. So yeah. So anyways. Now your your niche. I really need to make sure y'all understanding what I'm talking about when I talk about talking to your niche and speaking directly to them. Okay. So if you are out here, okay, if you're out here in these streets, and we just gonna stick with the shoe example because that's what we're talking about, and you sell shoes, a lot of you guys would go out here and you'd be like, oh my God, I have a shoe boutique and my shoes are for everybody. And you would have a much more difficult time selling, if I'm being honest, than somebody that comes out and says, hey, I make shoes for ladies. I don't know if you would call it a petite foot, but I make shoes for ladies with petite feet, you know, like, so that would cover all the ladies that wear like the 4s and 5s and 6s. And I don't know if anyone, you know, I'm sure there's probably a lady somewhere that wears underneath a size 4, but like, boom, that's what I do. And if you came out and you said, hey, I make these shoes and I specialize in shoes, you know what I'm saying? For, you know, for a lady, you know, I don't want to say a large-footed lady because that doesn't sound cute. You know what I'm saying? But I make these shoes. You know, I make the extended sizes. Maybe that's what we'll say. You know, I carry extended sizes, or I design or I cater specifically to, you know, ladies who wear a 9 and up or something like that. And that's what I would do. And guess what? If you see that and you're a lady and you wear over a size 9 and you see an ad and my ad is just saying that I'm 9 and up, that's all that's here, it's gonna catch your attention. You see what I'm saying? No, it's not plus size. You said Sugarfoots. Yes, I make shoes for Sugarfoots. You said yes, I'm catering to ladies who love sexy high heels and extended sizes, right? But do y'all understand? Because look how many people were just like, bam, I wear this size, I wear that size. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you see that and you fit into the petite feet or the 9 and up category, whichever one you're in, a child, you like, oh, that's me. They're talking to me. I wear a 9.5. You know, I wear a 12. I wear a 13. Let me go over here and see what these shoes look like. You picking up what I'm putting down? You said, I know what I enjoy seeing a lady in them small heels. No bueno. Y'all childish. But he said big feet, big moves. Right. That part. But y'all understand what I'm saying? And y'all are coming out here and y'all are like trying to talk to everybody and it doesn't work. And I'm gonna say this. You said maybe tall toes. They may not have tall toes. I ain't got tall toes. I mean, I wear a 10, but my toes ain't tall. I mean, I got cute feet and I got like regular sized toes. This that long. Stallion stompers. Y'all are crazy. Oh, look, y'all, focus. We out here talking about stallion stompers. Y'all doing too much. But anyway, y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Like, and I'm not saying that I agree with him. Please don't take this as that's what I'm saying. I'm not praising him either, but I need y'all to understand the power of speaking to your niche. Donald Trump speaks and only speaks to his niche. He only speaks to his people. He only speaks to his audience. That's it. The whole time he was president, He did not give a flying fart what any of us thought. He didn't give a flying fart what any of us had to say. He didn't give a flying fart how any of the rest of us felt. He did not give a flying fart if he offended you or not. He did not give a flying fart. Okay? He literally came out and to this day still only talks to his people. And you see they out here riding for him. They literally were trying to take down the American flag and put up Trump flags on the Capitol. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? He gets them to do whatever. Whatever he put out, whatever he say, they just believe it. And he is for them and they are for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. And I'm not saying that I agree with what he says. I'm not saying that. But you have to understand from a marketing perspective, he really came out and did everything you're supposed to do correctly as far as marketing. There's a really good video interview that I had gotten. I'm going to post it on my page. I'm going to put it up and put it in IGTV. And it's from one of the guys that actually worked on his campaign running the Facebook Lives. The Facebook ads for him, and kind of talking about like the marketing strategy that they were using and stuff like that. And so anyways, again, not saying that I agree, but you got to be able to look, at a situation and see what things are. And part of the reason he's been able to move the way he's been able to move, he literally just talks to his base. That's it. He just talks to his base. He talks to his base. They like what he had to say. And that's that. Jenna, you silly. But that is that. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down though. That's the truth. And a lot of y'all have to understand that about like your podcast or your book or your blog or your makeup line or your beauty salon or whatever it is that you do. Stop trying to speak to everybody. Just speak to your niche. That's it. Just speak to your target audience. You will attract other people along the way, but you speak to that core group and you create a product or a community or an offer for their situation. Okay? That's how that works. So we're gonna stop right there tonight. I feel like we got carried away with the shoe example, okay? But let the shoe example be a good reminder to you. So when you guys are developing your products and courses and programs and offers and stuff like that, that y'all remember like, hey, I need people to be able to identify that this offer is for them. That's the most important part of it. I'm so beautiful. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. What is a lead magnet? A lead magnet. Oh, side note, if you guys want to get the $15.97 deal, you got like 7 minutes. Okay. Click the link in the bio and get it. Okay. What is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is a free 99 offer. Some people call it a freemium or a free gift. So essentially, whenever you go to like a website or a landing page and somebody says, hey, you can click here to get this free ebook or to see this case study or this report, put in your name and email. That's a lead magnet. So basically, you got that thing for free in exchange for the person to have, or the company to have the ability to communicate with you. It also happens when you go to restaurants, like if you go to, I don't know, Chili's or something, and they're like, we'll give you a free dessert if you download the app. That's a lead magnet. The free dessert was the lead magnet. They gave you the free dessert to incentivize you to download the app. Chick-fil-A has one. They have rolled it out. This is before I stopped eating at Chick-fil-A, but they have rolled out I think it was like you got free chicken nuggets or something if you did the app. It was something like that. But basically, whenever people give you something for free in exchange to get an app or text me or name or email, that's a lead magnet. It's a free gift, and it's a way to build up people who want to care about, who care about whatever it is you care about or talk about. How do you vet your team members to hire? A lot of times I I look for people that are teachable and that want to learn, if that makes sense. That's more important for me than like some type of, than 11 million degrees and certifications and stuff like that. I also, of course, go through a normal interview process to see how they answer questions. I also like to just talk to them and try and get a feel from them. And then a lot of times I will let them start off on smaller projects. And if they do well on a smaller project, then I'll put them on a larger project. If they are trash on the smaller project, deuces, just like that. Also, some of the best people I've had on my team, they have come from interns. Yeah. Thank you for all these money bags. Blessed fragrances. One is cute. Look through all this is money bags. Oh, all right, you guys. You said thanks for the fun and the free 99. You're so welcome. Thank you guys for the fun. Child, who knew? Who knew that talking about big feet was gonna cost? You know what I'm saying? Such excitement in the kingdom. But yes, we'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll go through another 3 or 4 of these. And we'll get it together. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. And all of y'all, please wash your hands. Keep your vitamins up, okay? Keep your immune system up. As Nurse Shauna shared with us when we were inside an insight session at Instacoin, she said, take your vitamin C. She said, take your vitamin D. And she said, take your zinc, okay? That's what she said. And wash your hands. That's what she said. She said, wash your Mickey Flicky hands. That's what she said. No, she didn't say wash your Mickey Flicky hands. But she did on the cool say take vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc. She really did, okay? So keep your immune systems up. Y'all know you can get that Valet 30 from your girl. You know what I'm saying? Them liquid vitamins, you can get them from me. I be on it. Anyway, yeah, I'm tripping. I am tripping tonight, okay? I'm tripping. I'm trying to get my life together. All right? Bye, everybody. Bye. All right. I love you guys. Have a fabulous day. Stay safe. Stay clean. Like what we teach, work.
Blink, blink, blink.
Boom. There we go.